Welcome back to RamZland. Today I want to show you how to use spinach leaves to demonstrate photosynthesis. Check this out. For this demonstration, I'm using baby spinach leaves, 100 milliliters of distilled water in a graduated cylinder. This is a 250 watt light bulb, a plastic syringe, and sodium bicarbonate. The first step is to take a small hole puncher and to punch out about 10 little spinach leaf discs. And you're going to add those discs to your syringe. Next, measure out 9 grams of sodium bicarbonate. Add your 9 grams of sodium bicarbonate to 100 milliliters of distilled water and stir it until the solution is aqueous. The next step is to add your spinach leaf discs into an empty syringe. Use some of your baking soda solution and draw water into the syringe that has your baby spinach leaf discs in it. You can see those little discs in there. And try to push all of the air out of your syringe so it's right to the top. So you can see the syringe has the little leaves and most of them are floating here at the top. And that's because there's a little bit of air inside the leaf and that's making it positively buoyant. So what we want to do is put our finger over the tip of the syringe and draw it back to create a vacuum to suck the air out of those leaves. Just let it go back and keep sucking it back and forth. And what you're doing is you're pulling any remaining air out of the leaves and hopefully they'll start to sink down to the bottom. If you still have some floating on the top, just put your finger over it and create a suction again by drawing back on the syringe. And you might have to do this 5 or 6 times until all the air comes out and the leaves start to sink. So remember, photosynthesis is just the process of plants using light energy to convert water and carbon dioxide into sugar and oxygen. So we're hoping when we put those little discs of baby spinach leaves into our graduated cylinder and we turn on our light source, that those spinach leaves will start to release oxygen, and the oxygen will build up like little bubbles on the leaves and cause them to rise to the top. Check it out. So at this point, you can see our baby spinach discs are down here at the bottom. We're gonna turn on our light source and see if it can use this light energy to convert the sodium bicarbonate that's in the water and water into oxygen. And if we can see those little oxygen bubbles building up on the leaves, and if there's enough oxygen bubbles on the leaves, if they'll float. Okay, so if you're looking at that little leaf on the left corner, it looks like some oxygen bubbles are building up on the outside of the leaf and it's just about ready to rise. And the more bubbles that form on the leaf, the more positively buoyant it'll become, and hopefully it'll float all the way up to the top of the graduated cylinder. Oh, look, there it goes! And it's off and away. Just amazing. And after about 5 minutes, we've got 3 little spinach discs that have made it to the top. I hope you enjoyed today's edition of RamZland, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this presentation, be sure to remember to like and subscribe.